Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to Ace Attorney, the Phoenix Wright Trilogy, yes. Or Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Well, the series is called Ace Attorney, in English anyway, and Phoenix Wright's like the main character, and this is like his trilogy. Yes. Also, I'm just gonna hope that the sound level is good. You say it's good.
Yeah, I say it's good. It's also on my end. You have different settings on OBS, so it might be different from everyone at home. But I will get one thing out of the way. There is two characters. One of them is Miles Edgeworth and Detective Gumshoe. I am going to be voicing the lines that aren't voiced, which is none of them, really.
Yeah, basically no voice acting in this game. Oh, by the way, this game is like Danganronpa, or perhaps it would be more accurate to say Danganronpa is like this game, because it was the first one. So.
Right.
That's why I weren't playing it. I don't know. This is still hearable, you said? Don't want to risk it being too loud, so I think we're gonna do this. But if you ever feel it's too quiet, like you can't hear it anymore, then like let me know.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just there's not like specific sliders. Like if you could boost it a tiny bit, it would be fine. I think 2 is like maybe a little on the louder end, but you have. Yeah, it's not sliders, so.
Right. Anyway, this is where we hit new game, because I already have save files in this game, and we're not going to touch those. So make sure to always save in slot 2, or I'll be sad. Not that it matters much, but...
Right. We'll try to remember.
New game. Then there's the games. It's a trilogy. The second one is Justice for All. The third one is Trials and Tribulations. I always get them mixed up and think that this is the name of the second one for some reason. Because Justice for All sounds, I don't know, more climactic than the Trials and Tribulations, but...
It does.
But anyway, we're doing the first one, which is just Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
Right.
Play.
Right. That's
right.
funny. Episode
1, the first turnabout. Play the first turnabout? Yeah. Gasp. Gasp. I'll just read when it's like fast like this. Even if... Yeah. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Dun dun dun.
Frame job.
Yeah. Now it's August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. And Phoenix is main character, so I'll just voice him for ease of everything.
Right.
Boy, am I nervous. Now Mia, who wants to voice Mia?
I don't know. Mia is Maya's older sister, I think.
Yes.
I don't really have a preference, but okay, I think you should voice Maya, because Maya.
Yeah.
But that's just me. Anyway, yeah, I'll do it. Right.
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
Well, that's news to me.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. And then question marks. It's over. I think it's the guys defending. My life, everything. It's all over.
Is that your client screaming over there?
Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh. Gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
Wait. Did he say despair?
Despair.
Anyway. It sounds like he wants to die.
Yeah. His name is the Butts.
But
I mean, I guess I'll just do it because I already voiced him a little and you already just got a character, so.
up to you.
Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? It's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you.
It is lagging a lot.
Oh my goodness. Did you miss anything?
No, it's just laggy.
I'm sorry. Let's disconnect.
You
Yes,
can't
as
help
I
it.
said, disconnect. Yes.
Discord's weird.
Yeah. And our internets are bad sometimes. Seems good now, from what you can tell.
Yeah, seems good.
Rawr. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Poor unfortunate name.
Yeah. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do.
Also, I think I want to discuss something here. If this game follows like the same principles that the Japanese law system is, it's that you are guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is like in Japan. They have like a very high successful prosecution, highly successful prosecution. If somebody gets if they're being prosecuted for something, then it's like highly likely that they're going to get, the prosecution will succeed. That's how I describe it. Yes.
Yeah.
And now it is August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2. Okay, who want a voice judge?
I can do it.
Okay.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
Who will voice pain?
Pain. Is this the only time he shows up?
Yeah, he's only in the first trial. I mean, you just took the judge, so you want me to be pain.
Yeah, it can be pain.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. the defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Tutorial time. Hands shaking, eyesight fading.
He's weak, arms are heavy.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please stare at the name, the defendant of this case.
Okay. Who's the defendant?
Defendant is Larry.
Yeah. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Also, if I can hit tab, just in case they ask me anything that's in here. We have an attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this.
Right.
We also have Cindy's autopsy report. Okay, click on it. No, okay. Time of death is that. Cause of death, loss of blood, loss due to blood trauma. And there's profiles, which has other people. Chief Attorney at Fay & Co., my boss, and a very good defense attorney. Larry, the defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Cindy Stone, the victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. And Winston Payne, the prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across.
Couldn't possibly meet Miles Edgeworth.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. What was it again, just to be sure? Cindy Stone, yes. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name.
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. You did remember to bring your keyboard, so you could do that, right? Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
It's always so meta.
Yeah. Okay, who's the victim?
Cinder Block.
Cinderblock.
It's Cindy Stone.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone.
Correct. Now tell me, what is the cause of death?
There's blunt force trauma to the head, right?
Right. She died because she was...
Hit with a blunt
Hit
object.
with a blunt object.
She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question from the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you care to explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
She ain't gonna be thinking no more. Her head bashed in.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use your keyboard, the tab button, the one, the one right on your desk right in front of you. Court record frequently.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
No.
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas, one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris at 7:30, the day before the murder.
Wasn't the day before the murder? Because I think there's some time discrepancy issue. No, there isn't. Okay.
31, 7:30.
It's good to check.
It's good to check.
Yeah.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens, or stop him from answering?
Stop him from answering.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Wait. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheat and she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with this trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly or stop him from answering?
Yeah, stop him from answering. He's incriminating himself.
I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I've got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sod to the stand.
Frank saw it.
He saw it.
He sure
saw
did.
It happen. Mr. Sod, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? No, I waste him when he was like earlier, so should I continue to waste him?
That's a lot of characters. It's up to you.
Or do you want to do him?
I'll save you some trouble.
Oh, yes, in newspapers, yes. Mr. Sod, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
A witness testimony.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing from an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I look inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? Because we told you not to.
Yep.
I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Yeah, that's on us, I guess. Oh, whatever.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sod used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime.
It didn't look cordless to me. It didn't look like it needed a cord to me. Like a charging little block or whatever, but
Right.
you could pick those up and bring them around the house.
No, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor.
All right, right. This is it. The real deal.
The real gameplay.
Yeah.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
Let me prove he's not.
You hold the key. It is the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Open the court record with Tab. Then point out the contradictions in the testimony.
Okay. Cross-examination, where it says everything is said again. So what we can do is we can actually go to each line and try to find a contradiction. And 6 p.m.
He clearly wasn't doing that, but there was no evidence supporting he didn't do
He
that.
said, I mentioned a time, right?
Yeah, he
He
does.
said 1 p.m., right? But this, apparently, according to this, they died between 4 and 5 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah, so what's that about, huh?
So hurry, I'm thinking about stream. Alright. To call the police immediately after the phone internet was working. Time exactly, it was 1 p.m. And another thing I like to do is save before I do it. In case it goes horribly wrong, but I don't think we're wrong. Save's good in this game if you want to. Anyway, present. What's this? Yes.
Do it. Screw you.
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
Objection!
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Saw It. Where were you? Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him down the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and the whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again?
Here we go again. The time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
But I thought there was a blackout.
Yeah. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Yeah, we caught you dead in your lie. Cretin.
I see. I heard a voice saying that the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one.
This one's so easy. He's like, actually, there's the TV on.
Yeah, the time of discovery. The time, probably coming from the television.
That's why we...
Yes, and the blackout, right?
Uh-huh.
Noon to 6 p.m. So even if it was at 1, then even then it would have been no power. So. Objection! Hold that right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Well... The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sod? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sod, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sod. Let's hear your testimony once more.
Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
And do we know the clock works?
Let's see. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? The murder weapon. So we saying the murder weapon was a clock.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. We just look at that.
Clock to you.
It could display the time on the little black bar thing.
Maybe. Did he
He's
see
literally
that
saying, yeah,
where
the
it was-
murder weapon kid.
Like, did he look up right, zoom his face right in there? I don't know if the tutorials told us, but there is a press button. Press that.
Yeah.
The murder weapon.
Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. You doze off in the middle of a testimony or something.
Something's fishy here. Okay, I'm thinking that means that's the hint that this is what we sent it to. Because this is not obviously a clock, at the very least.
Nice.
Especially if it was lying on the floor. Like, how did he... He said that he tried the phone and then he left to go to a payphone, right? So, like, why was he, like, going down and, like, looking at the clock? Like, you'd have to, like, purposely go and look at that little screen if that is a screen, right? Like,
Right.
I don't know, it's sus. Let's try it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sides.
Hey, I saw it in there, okay? That's my damn name, you idiot. It's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness' testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
Yes or no?
Yes. I do have problems with it. Because why would he go in there?
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment or knew the victim.
Went into the apartment.
You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you are the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. We're just going straight for the jugular. I was like, no, you did.
Straight for the throat.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sod, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? It's all baseless conjecture. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw... Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him! I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Give him death!
Poor Phoenix, getting hit with two pigs.
Yeah.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor,
you claim the sound the witness heard came from a clock. Do you have any evidence?
the whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sod heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, or try sounding the clock.
Try sounding the clock.
Yes. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25.
This certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker, after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Ah. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sod heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sod, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Right, how am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict... indict the witness.
I think it's indict.
Indict.
Yeah.
Indict. Words are weird.
Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sod. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sawit.
Mia, I mean Chief.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Please never say that again. It sounds like I'm saying the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Can you think of a reason as to why the clock was 3 hours slow?
Can you think of a reason?
Of the why?
Yeah, why it was 3 hours slow.
We don't have any evidence for it, do we?
They came from Paris.
Oh, right.
So it's
3
a
hour
different
time
zone.
difference.
Yep.
Right. That's true. Yes. Okay, we do know.
Wait. Maybe I can prove it.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it.
Well, Mr. Wright. You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
The passport.
Take the passport.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It, or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Mr. Did It. Well, that's an admission of guilt.
Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
Not.
Larry Butts is freed.
Yeah.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Turns out that Frank Sott was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see what people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sott let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sott grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Hell, I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone too soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind.
She wasn't yours, buddy. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent.
Yeah, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
Here, take the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Doesn't the police keep that shit?
They should, but...
Okay, we just had murder weapons. Surely they won't become cursed objects at all. And I claim no negative energy. Get out of here. A present for me. Wait, wasn't the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep this as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you want to just cry? So, Larry.
Are you so sure?
Squeeze me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Really. Isn't that right? You did it again.
Right.
I told you not to.
Is that right?
Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Oh, yeah, right. The heck is she talking about?
Yes, the attorney's bench. It's the clock.
Yeah, it's gotta be the statue, like she was holding on to it, right? That's what we're trying to show him.
Yeah. Take that!
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
God, what so unfortunate. We could just say Harry and not have to say butts.
Even though his name is Larry, not Harry, but yeah.
Harry, not Larry. Whatever, Larry's still better than butts. Rather than say his name wrong. Now, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless we count the clock he gave me up." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Yeah!
The end of the first trial, by the way. Not the game.
Damn it!
Save
Wow, that game is quick.
Yeah, that was a quick game, everyone.
I'm kidding. That was a tutorial. It was supposed to be easy.
Oh my goodness, straight into the next one. Cellular phones. Again, since if the text is going by and I can't, like, pause and let people talk, then I'll just read it just in case, yeah.
Okay.
Hello, this is Maya.
Well, there we go.
There you go, there's Maya.
Hey, Maya. It's me.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while.
Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been?
Well, lonely. It's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place.
That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask.
I know. You want me to hold evidence for you?
Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here.
I gotcha. So what is it this time?
It's a clock.
Clock.
Yeah, it's made to look like a statue. The thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always liked toys.
Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis.
Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clock workout. Sorry. I put some papers inside instead.
Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes.
Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in the pre-trial meeting until then.
Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
Burr.
This actually brings up a point that I want to talk about this game. In the original, in Japanese version, it takes place in Japan. But when they localized it, they're like, no, it takes place in America now. And they make a few changes, and one of them is she usually likes noodles in the original Japanese, but for the one taking place in America, they're like, no, she likes burgers now.
Yeah, her name is Maya, and then there's whatever.
She really likes her hamburgers. That's the canon that we're going with.
Okay. We'll have the usual joint.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon.
Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya.
Beep beep. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. The Fay & Co. Law Offices. So should we just, like, continue a little bit longer before we stop, or should we, like, split here and basically have this be, like, the first trial and then start a new episode? What do you think?
I'm okay either way.
I think... Well, can I even pause? That's a good question. I cannot pause at this point, so we will continue. Well, actually, I mean, we can just record afterwards, so I guess... I could still stop here.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, let's split it here, just for ease of use. That was just like the after credits scene, basically, that we just got.
Right, the prelude.
Yeah. Everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day. She really likes her soundboard.
I'm sorry, I love Monokuma. I
Bye.
can't help it.